Hi everyone! Hi, I'm Kathleen. This is Quilting from the Heart TV. Welcome! Once a week we do this little video series where we can talk about what's new in our store, as well as some cool little things, techniques, tips, tricks, projects, that sort of thing. Quilting from the Heart, in case you didn't notice, because I realized I don't usually say this, Camrose, Alberta. You can shop online, QFTH.ca, all sorts of good fun. Alright, today we're going to be showing you a new kit, a new fabric line, and then I'm going to be showing you a video all about how I choose thread colors for wool felt projects. So it's going to be fun, so let's do it. We also got a new fabric line called Clusters. It's by Cotton and Steel. It literally just came in the door an hour ago, so brand spanking new. It's basic with metallic, got these sort of clusters of metallic dots. There's the black version. Comes in 14 colors. Here's the first stack. We haven't finished getting them ready for like the shelf, so you can see they aren't folded yet because they are brand spanking new. Stack 2. Ooh, so heavy. Okay, 14 colors of awesomeness. Alright, let's talk about the new kit we have in the store. Bah, bah, bah. It is the Star Adventure quilt. We did it in Sleuth by Juicy Juice. Here, I'm going to, in real life, I'm still holding the quilt. In the video, you're seeing actual nice pictures of it. Here we are, back to video. Hello! Okay, so Star Adventure quilt kit on our website. We did Sleuth by Juicy Juice. The pattern is Star Adventure by Then Came June. Pretty happy with how this one turned out. Link below for the kit. We've been talking about my Moonlit Manor quilt a lot lately. Picture, pause for picture. And I thought I'd quickly talk about how I chose what threads to use. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so here I am. I'm just looking at all my threads, pulling out a bunch. I'm starting by sort of matching the colors of wool. So things that would work good for going around each color. I'm pulling out a few of those. And then now I'm adding some variegateds because I love variegateds. Adding a little texture and interest in the threads. I'm going to just pick a bunch. I'm also now picking some different weights. So you can see up in the top corner, there's a black and white 1 and 3 weight, adding some beads. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so we're going to pause on the screen here, which is, so you can see here, I've added a bunch of different colors, different textures. I put some sequins in here, which I didn't actually end up using in beads. I didn't end up using any of those, but I didn't know at this point. You can see there's some green centered spools, which are 8 weight, some purple centered spools, which are 5 weight, and some blue centered spools, which are 3 weight. So giving myself a few different weights for different textures. You can see both the balls and the spools. So the balls are 8 weight, so they're the same as the green Suspargo ones, or just the Wonderfill or Allison Glass versions, but they're the same type of threads, so you can use them interchangeably. But here you can see, basically I've got oranges to go with the orange wool, turquoise to go with the turquoise wool, pinks. I basically tried to find thread to go with every color of wool, then added some variegateds with all the colors, or adding other colors I might want in there, and then some beads and sequins, which like I said, didn't actually end up using, but are there. Now we're gonna hit forward again, and we're gonna put them all in the basket ready to stitch. I think here I end up switching out a few. And like I said, I didn't actually end up using all of these in my project. So my default is to want to use every single color in a quilt, right? If I was making the quilt and not trying to sell it as a kit or a pattern, I would use like 7,000 colors. But and if I ever want anyone else to make this, no one wanted to spend like $7,000 on threads to make this little itty bitty project. So I try and shrink the number of threads that I use so that we can sell the patterns a bit easier. If you like look at Needle Beetle, which was my first pattern, way too many threads in that. Like it looks great, but there's so many threads in that, it makes it really hard to actually make it yourself because you have to buy a lot of threads. So you've got a really awesome thread stash if you do it. Definitely do it. Something I've learned as we've gone is to really condense the number of threads that I use, even though it's really hard, guys. Okay, here's the finished version. Okay, thank you. Hi, did you enjoy watching this video as much as we enjoyed making it? If you did, make sure you like and subscribe, leave a comment, tell us how awesome we are. If you didn't like it, you don't need to tell us. We'll see you next week.